I was hired to watch their daughter. Just the nanny. Just the help. But one night, when his wife didn't come home, he asked me to stay. And I did. What started as comfort turned into chaos. And I still wonder it was ever love, or just a beautiful disaster.newcity.newlife.no money. I found the listing on a neighborhood app, live-in nanny needed. Private home.good pay. One child. I applied. 2 hours later, I got a call. Her name was Claire. His name was Daniel. Their house. A gated estate in the hills. She interviewed me like a boss. He offered me coffee with a smile that made me nervous. I got the job. Their daughter, Ivy, was sweet and quiet. Claire was always on the phone, board meetings, client dinners. Daniel worked from home. Always in the kitchen, always polite. Too polite. One afternoon, Ivy drew a picture. A house, a mom, a dad, and me. You're part of the family now, she said. I laughed. But deep down, something fluttered. One night, Claire didn't come home. Just a text, business trip extended. Back Thursday, I found Daniel alone in the kitchen, tie loosened, eyes tired. Can I pour you some wine? He asked. I said yes. We talked for hours. About everything. About nothing. And then, in a voice barely louder than the clock ticking, you make this house feel warm again. I should have gone to bed. I didn't thought it wasn't planned. It wasn't forced. It just happened. In the quiet. In the ache. In the way his hand brushed mine when I reached for the glass. It felt like something out of a movie. Only the credits never rolled. Just guilt and wanting more. Claire came back like nothing ever happened. She hugged me, brought me a gift. Daniel never said a word, but every glance we shared was louder than any confession. Every night, I heard him pacing the hall outside my door. And some nights, he didn't stop at the hallway. One morning, Ivy was gone. Claire was sobbing on the patio. I ran outside. What happened? She turned to me, eyes red, voice shaking. He told me time stopped. Daniel told me everything. She fired me that afternoon. No yelling. No blame. Just a check and a stare that broke me. Daniel watched from the doorway, eyes full of things he'd never say. I packed my bags. I kissed Ivy goodbye. And as I walked down the driveway, I looked back one last time. He didn't move. He didn't follow. He just let me go. I'll wrote the message to the world. I was just the nanny. To her, I was the betrayal. To him, maybe I was the escape. But to myself, I was the lesson I never wanted to learn. When love comes dressed in loneliness, it never stays clean.